Welcome back to Factorio. Rocket. It's a thing. And it's going. It's doing stuff. Slowly but surely, all the various bits are showing up. Most of they are just stockpiled currently. Just needs a few more here and it's gonna get made. So honestly, we're pretty much here. Okay, stack inserter. Not this big. Oh, I used to put stack inserters in. Why not? Everybody gets stack inserters. Live the dream. And more long-handeds here. Trying to bring rocket fuel over here. It's not getting low density structures. Because it doesn't need to, because it already has a satellite. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Here's the first rocket. It's here. It's going. Rocket. See if we can race the rocket here. Always a good time. It's waiting to launch. Inventory is satellite. Should be put into the rocket. It's in the rocket. Rocket launch products 1,000 space science. Alright. And we're not going to want to auto launch. We might want to auto launch. Need to get through some more researches here before we really worry about having space science. But it does exist now. So maybe we can just start stocking up on it. So let's launch. Launch the rocket. There it is. There it goes. Always a great time when you need to launch the rocket. And away it goes. Game finished. Time played 38 hours and 47 minutes. Got a whole bunch of trees and biters and one pipe. One laser turret. Wild. But we're not done. There's still plenty of stuff to do and check out and improve and all that. So now it is putting everything in here to build another rocket. There is a box of space science here. Don't know if we really want too many of these currently. Not that it can actually go, because we're out of rocket control units. Or, it's out of rocket fuel, is what we're actually out of. Yeah, rocket fuel is definitely not the quickest thing. Let's just get this going. Real question is if we want to have all of our resources getting siphoned off into making space science. I think as long as this is like this, shouldn't be too much of a problem. But 9% to the next one. We're very much just where we needed to be in terms of being able to launch that first rocket. Well, that's wild. So this is gonna stack to like 1,000 here, looks like. Let us get this on a belt. Heading back towards the research areas. If we want to do that, I'm just gonna loop up around this part. A good place to start. No, that's not. Undergrounds, please. Thank you. Just need to go in a smooth motion there. Space science. Here's all the other sciences. Go on this way. Space science, this is going up. We should go up then. And these two connect to make the production and utility section here. What we really want to do is head this way. And like nicely, the robots are bringing us more reds here. Appreciate that. These are going in here. To get across to here to get down to here. We need to go more all the way around. We could do some kind of wonky. We can go through it right here. I'll be fine. Just needs to get there. The exact methods are unimportant. Ground. Okay. So here we need to be more clever. To here. And from there we can. We can get to here. We can get to here. Try to hook this all up correctly. Right, now it's over here. This one is above here. We go underground this way. Underground there. It's definitely something. Something is what we've created here. As long as it gets there. That's the important part. Okay. It gets to here. And the science is going that way. There's nothing currently on the other side of this science. Supposed to be? No, military is on this side, that side. That's correct. We just need to get it down to here, basically. Where is that currently? Here? Okay. We can go with the very long express undergrounds. We can make things work here. We'll just go down here. We do a little loop, we can just go underground like that. Across there. Let's prepare the... It's not quite long enough for that there. If we put a underground on this stone here, which isn't being used right here, then we can go all the way underneath this production to this side. Okay. That gets us to here. From here we just need to get into this lane here. Which we can totally do with a bit more underground business. It's a combination of different things here. Here. Then that gets us to here. Needs to be. Rotate the whole thing. There we go. Now we're over here. Under the grenades. Under these. And we have arrived. Okay. So now that we have another layer here, we need a long-handed that is inside of this section. Make that work. And that'll work from there. We need to take that. These. This long-handed inserter. From there into there. From there into there. And from there into there. Perfect. So that is all 7 sciences. All coming right to the labs here. Fantastic. This will be the part where we consider want to have faster or more labs or something. that would take far more resources. And we're currently only doing quite simple things here. Once we get further into these researches, it gets to even more. It becomes increasingly expensive. Let's just see how production's going. Some things are going. Most of the lanes are doing well. Copper's making it. Here comes some solar panels. Those are going. Power's doing perfectly fine, since we're really only using some of the base here. Like this part. This part's getting used. Copper is making it, and then making it to here. Good enough. No greens are really making it up to here. Really making more circuits. And that means we're not making rocket control units. Okay. This area does need some help. We got greens here. Trying to get up to here. These reds. Reds are also not going that far. Okay. Might fix that here. And around to here. So that's at least connected where it needs to be. This is trying to get green switch. Can't from there. Move these around. A lot of work. So this is using what remains of these. We need to get more green circuits onto this lane here, essentially. And to do that, we just need to do what we were thinking of doing here previously, and expand this section. Once it fills up everywhere with the other bits, it'll be fine too. The real question is if we want to divert that much copper that way. It still needs to be used out this way too. These are getting backed up here. Here's the solar panels, the radars, the accumulators. It's just really the rocket fuel. It's up to 19% progress here. So yeah, just a few rocket fuels show up. With how things are currently going, everything else will get backed up before that's even a problem. Let's try to go this way. Yes, the rocket control. We need to get at least some rocket control units being made. And to get that to happen, we kind of need to split the green circuits, or just add them more. Let's go add them more. Electronic circuits. Just like this. Very simple. Very convenient. Yeah. 4 setups here. It's really going. Wait. With the fastest assembly machines here, the stack inserters might actually be more necessary. Let's request some stack inserters. We have the technology. Don't need the stack filter inserters. Let's get 100. Request 100 filter inserters. This is all working nicely. Okay. So let's set this up over this way. We got these all as close as they can be together. 6 will be fine. Well, 9. Except for the fact that we put them right next to the copper there. That should at least be decent. If we need to speed up the amount that these can go in, it's also another thing we can consider. Bring them. On the way, 95. As long as we don't step outside here, presumably. Because then we are outside of the logistical network. Here they come. That's another thing we want to speed up. Robot speed. We're just improving things as we can here. Need to charge a little bit. That's alright. Yeah, the real question is going to be if we even have enough copper to do this. But we'll give it a shot. The way that the splitters work means that even if we don't have enough, it's not like it's going to use literally every bit of copper. So it should be fine. Middle edge. Middle edge. Dun, 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 dun. Then here. And this side for these guys. Then we need to get the copper right next, or the iron right next to it. Do that with a bit of underground here. It's the space science. Yep. But all 1,000 of those have been sent. Doesn't need to be a concern here. Suppose we could put the stack inserters on the bar here. Probably more useful than having the slow inserters here. We can use fast inserters for most things. Honestly, worrying about how much things may or may not use, not a huge concern. And you can go back down here. Plastic? What's the plastic for? We don't need the plastic here. Let's make them reds. The reds seem to be fine. Or maybe we will need more reds. I guess we'll find out. The reds are getting sent out here. There's a decent amount of reds being made. That doesn't seem to be really the bottleneck right now. We need the greens to come back down here. Okay. Hook into the system. We need this to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Kind of need the offset to be here then. We got 2 offs here too. Okay. If we want to have them to be even on both sides, it's gonna need to be here. And then 9 here. Power everybody up over here. Right, also help if they knew what they were trying to make. Haphazard pole placement go. My goodness. You make electronic circuits. Alright, so these are making electronic circuits. All the way up here. Good amount of those. And now the copper is just not making it. It's used up all the copper. And now it's going to stop. Okay. But when these ones can't place any on the other side, they'll stop making things. Then it'll be fine. Let's put the other long hands here. Pass replacement, go. Yeah, copper. A couple copper will get passed, and then it'll make some circuits. And then there'll be space, and then more copper will get passed. The low density structures are also chewing up tons of these. On this side. Do we even get low density structures on that side? Yeah, from up here. Which is also started with copper. So this is gonna fill up here. Oh, the low density structures are almost filled up currently. Yeah, again, a lot of this Well, this is going to be a problem once more things are turned on. We're using more researches. The processing units have filled up. Because this seems to be out of sulfuric acid. Oh, these aren't even set up right. These were never set up right. Yeah. Okay. That's something. Weird. I mean, this amount of processing unit sections was actually working fine. That's okay. Need more advanced circuit production? Potentially. What's this lane for? It's going up here. Is it going? No, this lane was just for this. It loops under that. We got some great spaghetti out here. It's pretty good. Okay, a limiting factor here is the copper. Just coming in at a reasonable speed here. Again, getting weirdly stuck on the sides. Definitely need an actual balancer here. Okay, if it gets stuck, it was getting stuck anyways, so. This one we kind of just need more copper in general. That's okay. Iron is also getting chewed through pretty severely. This just really depends how it goes, and then where the inserters take the plates from. It's always like the same side. So if you have more of a two-sided symmetrical system, it might work slightly better. We go all the way back to the beginning here. That was the throughput looking. It's looking okay. We get more iron here. Yeah, it's getting stuck on those sides, but not completely filled on that side. Copper's coming through here. Not a huge amount's getting through there. And this area is splitting it and putting it back together. Kinda. Could be going quicker. Express splitter. Oh. Here's some non-express this. That's definitely something. But then this here is just fast, so it doesn't actually matter. It's not being limited in speed is the main thing. And prediction up that way is doing fine. We're making most of the belts here. Definitely get in a little bit filled. That's okay. See what's happening down with oil. We got slow belts of batteries. Wild. That doing okay? It's being made into accumulators, which are being sent down and around. That's okay. Plastic's doing fine, looks like. Sulfur, explosives, sulfuric acid, nuclear. Petroleum gas is almost full. Light oil is mostly full. That's kind of the limiting system here for making more rocket fuel. I think we should set up more rocket fuel. Heavy oil's also kind of backing up. It's currently being sometimes processed into light oil. With the pipe here. That light oil is only getting put into this section. Well, it's connected to here. That's looping back around to this way. Oh, that's fine. Let's see here. We need heavy oil for lubricant. That's doing fine. I think we can activate the solid fuel from heavy oil here too. So that'll help a little bit here. Get more of these going. So I might just need to process more of the light fuel here. Let's get more assembly machines here. More rocket fuel. More good times. I think. Here. Needs the light oil over there. Repurpose this system. Light oil. And their rocket fuel can get this way. We'll go on to a belt. That goes back around to here, and then goes back to itself. It's good enough to me. That'll make more rocket fuel. Let's see if the question here is okay. I think we just really need to use more of the light oil. Because we're going to potentially use all the heavy oil for that. There's a whole bunch of circuit conditions and stuff we could probably be working on. Make this even better. If these are all going here. Again, it really depends on what's in the tanks. Yeah, that's at least a little bit better. Not being limited by belt capacity or anything. Some of this is going up to the trains, so it's fine. Okay. Looking good. Unlike some of the ores and such, this is becoming quite the mess. You're really getting backed up on the sides here. And this. Only some irons in through here. Using it all up. Being made. Ores are coming in. Only some ores. Guess it just wasn't backed up anymore. Let's go as fast as I can. On fast belts here to this system. If we want to get much more than this, we're going to really have to invest in actual train network. Instead of just some trains on tracks that only occasionally cross. It's definitely all good in here, though. We got some mining productivity. That'll help. Okay, the iron is kind of backing up here. There's also the iron coming in here, too. The copper is the main thing we are getting limited by right now. All coming up here. Making low density structures, which is backing up, so that's alright. And then looks like this section is doing nicely now. We got full on green circuits. And it's a bit limited by the advanced circuits. I want to set up additional advanced circuits up here, like we were thinking. So advanced circuits just takes more cables than plastic and circuits. We got the cables here, the reds here. Let's bring the cables up then. gonna need the reds coming down back to here. Maybe not work. No, not you. You can't. That's not where you belong. So plastic is here or something. And cables are here, and red is here. If we get the reds and circuits down to here, drop them on that side, that should be fine. So that just means we need to get through this section, which we can do. With a bunch of undergrounds. Power for you. Alright. Next source needs to be these. I guess we want to go this side here then. Also, we're going to need to be concerned with if we have enough copper making these. My productivity 2 done. What else we have? Laser shooting speed. That'd be nice for the lasers. And energy weapon damage. Let's go for that. Just 100. Should be pretty cheap. Okay. Underground. Here. Okay. So it is greens, plastic, then these, then they're going in, and then this. Green, plastic. Plastic here. That's good. Then we got these. We get long-handed to bring the electronic circuits in. Fast to bring the plastic in. And fast to put them out, I guess. Put the circuits. Yeah. It takes long enough to make that long-handed for the wires actually fine. That's okay. That's underground's fine. Right. Along here. Again, wherever we put the things, mostly fine. That. This red belt is going to be in there. That needs to hook up over here. Looks good. Okay. Power for everybody. Enjoy. And advanced circuits. That's going to be using up a lot of the electronic circuits made up here. That was always kind of the idea, though. You're not getting any wire, because that's in the wrong spot. Wire is doing fine. Make it fast. I think instead of making wire out here, just these ones. They're going. They're definitely going. And then everything else doing fine here? Looks like it. So that will get more electronic circuits, which is going to be on both sides now. Make sure that doesn't go anywhere weird. Let's loop up this way. If they could make it past the speed modules, I guess. Currently, that's fine. Go under here, all the way down over here, and dead ends onto this one here. Oh, that's alright. How's the next rocket doing? 55%. Let's limit this to everything on the belt plus 1 for now. How far did 1,000 science even get, anyways? Just the belt logistics is quite a lot going on. So 1,000 science managed to take to here. Then the distance it goes is all the way over to here. Alright, it's decent. That's workable. We have an artillery shell in the inventory. Really need that. Could go set up some artillery stuff. Be fun. Wonder what we could do with our advanced science first here. Where are you going? Storing things? Alright, that's fine. How's the storage doing? There's plenty of space. Laser shooting speed done. Okay. So if we wanted to actually use the space science, that's currently only for artillery shell shooting speed. Pretty wild. I think we just need to make it through more of these layers of things. Energy weapon damage. Yeah, they're getting more expensive as we go here. This is only 2. Go. And this is infinite. Some of these have infinite, some don't. Like the weapon shooting speed 3 caps out at 6. Physical projectile damage goes infinite. Insert capacity goes 7. Energy weapon damage is infinite. Laser shooting speed goes to 7. Damage of fire-based weapons is infinite. Explosion damage is infinite. Rockets, grenades, and landmines. Doesn't say artillery. I guess that would just be in the artillery shooting speed. Follower robot count is infinite. Braking force goes to 7. Cargo size only goes to 3. Worker speed is infinite. We still need to get uranium ammo, which is really just for those, which not super necessary. Mining productivity is infinite. The atomic bomb. Artillery shell range can be infinite. And artillery shell shooting speed can be infinite. Here's laser damage, also infinite. Wild stuff. So if we want to get any of the infinite stuff going, we're definitely going to need more of everything. As it currently stands, this is working. Basically. Being made as fast as they can into single things here. Copper's backed up again. I guess it really depends just what we're using here. This is using all different stuff, so you'd think we'd be using more. I don't know. Weird. I guess because we're not using everything here. We're making more of these. Use the reds. But the reds aren't being used to make more processing units. So that's okay. I mean, we're using made to make the rocket control units. That's okay. So the rocket control units are coming through, because we're not using the processing units for anything else. So it looks like rocket fuel is the main problem here. Extend more rocket fuel? Get that moving even better. What else can we make into rocket fuel? Just the 2 oil types. Just light oil. But solid fuel can be made from pretty much anything. The real question is, what's the most efficient? It takes 20 heavy oil the heavy oil into even more light oil. Takes 10 light oil. Seems like light oil to solid fuel is the most efficient. Maybe we shouldn't have the heavy oil going into rocket fuel. Should just have more light oil to rocket fuel and heavy oil cracking, perhaps. We're not making enough rocket fuel anymore. So I think maybe we can keep this for excess. Are you full? Yes. It's trying to crack the light oil. Makes 30. Just the pipes are kind of full. Because all the light oil is kind of full. Let's just extend this some more here. Why not? All it needs is the oil, and then it can make rocket fuel. I guess it needs to make the solid fuel. We can lay the solid fuel in there, it'll be fine. Alright, you are making solid fuel. It's in here somewhere. Nope, we need chemical plants for that. Do we have chemical plants on us? Probably not. Chemical plants. Of them. See if we have space for that many, even. Chemical plants. 2, 3. Yeah, I'll be fine. So you're making solid fuel. You take the solid fuel, take it out. Oh, good. And over here, too. Perfect amount of space. Love to see it. This will speed up all this. Let's make the solid fuel more quickly. And chemical plants. Yeah, there's not the not the first in there. Eventually, the space science will be the thing that's backed up. Just due to all the production. That'll be okay. You need power, obviously. Of course, we missed one. Let's make solid fuel here. Solid fuel. Come down this way. Past all the other solid fuel makers. Waste a lot of this nonsense. Still have the solid fuel box there. That's all under control. Alright, now we got way more solid fuel here. So we might want more things using up the solid fuel. In theory. Let's see here. Cliff explosives? This is going right over the lubricant line, which is definitely a choice. Yeah, it's currently kind of using a pretty good amount of it. These all going? Yes, they are. I don't need quite as many more of these as I might have planned. Rocket fuel again needs more light oil though. So we can get that over here after this. And around here. This also uses more light oil. Using the light oil to make the solid fuel, and then more light oil to make more solid fuel. Oh, we are out of pipes. Okay. Make some more? Yes, we can. Lovely. It is backing up, though. Just place a few more of these. Light oil on the sides, and this side. Rocket fuel. Rotate to actually be connected to things, also very helpful. These. Then long-handed inserters, which will get there eventually. Okay. You here. We got a lot of regular speed belts out here. It's very interesting going to older sections. It's just, oh, this is just not very quick, is it? Okay. Power for these. Now, so we're making more rocket fuel. Guess we can go around here. I want to go something like that. All the different lanes in business. That's not gonna quite work. Something something 3. No, worker. This is used in production. Here we go. Level 2 stuff. Here. So I can connect to the right side. It's going the wrong way. How are these guys doing? You putting things on places? Make them rocket fuel? Yes, they are. Okay. So this system here is not going to quite get where we want it to be. Instead, we can bring it down this way. With the rocket fuel just over and around itself. Measured by one fast belt. Okay. Now we got more rocket fuel. Looks like we could do more rocket fuel. How's everything doing here? 23, 5. Lubricant's fine. Nitric acid's fine. Petroleum's fine. Well, it's kind of going. Next question becomes, do we need more than this much rocket fuel? Definitely takes a little bit. 30-second crafting time? My goodness. We're gonna add more. Or we would if we had any fast belts. Okay. Yeah, we need a bunch of things here. Hello, everyone. And immediately, we got a whole pile of stuff. Love it. Let's put away some of these things. We don't need productivity modules on us. Regular selling machines, a single artillery shell. Let's put all the science in here. We don't need that on us at all times. What else do we need? I don't really need bricks or one lamp. Definitely don't need these low density structures. We'll put those somewhere. They're nice for building some things, but not an always on kind of situation. What structures get here? Have some low density structures. And some of those. Okay. Electric furnaces, rails. Lots of stuff we only need sometimes. But realistically, we shouldn't be having a huge amount of stuff in the inventory. That's probably okay. It looks like things are going here. Definitely going. Looks like the rocket control units are the slow part of this system. That might be the bottleneck now. We can fix that by just having the speed modules go somewhere else. They're currently half going. And we're still waiting to see how the rocket fuel does. We're at 96%, almost there. There's a few more bits of rocket fuel. We'll be sending off the next one of these. Oh, 97. What's that mean? 30 more rocket fuel? Already got the satellite ready to go. And when that happens, it's going to need 50 more rocket fuel. We already have a satellite in here. Total raw for making a satellite is 4 hours. Wild. Alright. Maybe I just wait for this to be done. It's like 99%. The rocket fuel is definitely coming in quicker now. Yeah, there we go. Another rocket. Delightful. Delightful. I don't know how much these speed module beacons are really helping. They're doing their best. They're doing their best. Right. Auto launch with cargo. I'd say yes. It's gonna put the satellite in there. Should be fine. Auto launch with the cargo. And the only thing that should be putting in for the cargo should be the satellite, hopefully. All these other things should only be going into this section. There goes another rocket. For all that science that we... Oh my gosh. Well, I think we found the problem that we need to deal with. Over on this side. Oh boy. Well, we're getting more space science, but that's not everything. We need more defenses. We need to patch this up, and then maybe we can go set up a whole larger defensive structure. Maybe with artillery. Potentially. But yeah, we need to go fix that. In the spider. Save the day. Next time. Goodbye.